What's up guys, Manny from Motomillion. It's time to install mismatched parts on the 1199R. Mismatched parts because what you see over here belongs on a 1299 Superleggera, just like the exhaust system that we installed on this 1199R that belongs to 650E. But he's been harassing me on my cell phone, texting me all day asking when is it going to be done because he wants to come down to sunny Miami to take this thing for a ride. I think we're also going to see, depending on how hard this is, we're going to try to move on with this project to get maybe the windscreen installed and get some of the fairings back on. But first of all, let's put this on. Enough talking, more working, let's get to it. Well, the 1299 Superleggera heat shield does fit the 1199R. We're utilizing two of the mounting locations that's right here under the subframe, and also it does have mounting bolts for this rear muffler piece. It's a pipe that goes through here that separates into two. If you watch the video of us revving this bike without the heat shield closely, you could see that this was starting to rotate around, and we knew that we have to get this heat shield on to make sure that everything stays put. But we ran into two compromises that we had to do, right? The first one, this cable here from the O2 sensor, it has a location that's in here that's supposed to run through. It's too short and we can't let it run through there because then it starts resting against this heat shield, which makes it questionable, right? Because when you ride these bikes, they shake quite a bit, and last thing you want is that cable to kind of get cut or damaged, and it's going to throw a check engine light, going to ruin your ride, ruin your day. Number two, the rear sets with a Superleggera does not get a heel guard on the right side, which is this side of the bike, and the right side is when you sit on the bike, it's your right hand side. This is your new heel guard, but you need some sort of a bracket in here to make sure that this heat shield doesn't vibrate over here, and that's the second part that we got to do. That's when I'm going to use this metal piece over here. We're going to mount it here, make a hole, cut it so that this holds this beautiful heat shield in place, and then we could call it victory. And also I think we're going to try to install a few more parts along the way in this episode so that we get this 1199R ready to ride. Well, here it is, guys. This episode's almost over. I'm going to give up on the windshield because this exhaust install or the heat shield install took a little bit of time. We didn't have to make our own brackets. We used some of our power tools and Dremels, but it is looking amazing. This is the bracket that we made. It's looking, I think it's looking very good. I'm actually very proud that we did this over here. It took me about half an hour fiddling and measuring and cutting, but it's looking amazing. This is more than an exhaust heat shield, guys. That's why it was so important for me to make sure that it's on properly on this motorcycle, because this muffler was loose, but take a look at it now. This wheelbarrow is actually a wheelbarrow. When your Ducati breaks down, you could hold it from here and push it away into safety, away from the traffic. But all jokes aside, guys, this is one step closer for this bike to be ridden. I can't wait to take it out for a ride. I have a soft spot for these older V2 Ducatis. On the next episode, you could see me starting to put it back together so it looks like a more complete motorcycle. But until then, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Until next time, guys, have a good one.